Alright, so I got a question for y'all. How in the hell do you make a whole island, and I'm talking a really big island, Whidbey Island to be exact, how do you make a whole island full of rabbits, and I mean full of rabbits, just disappear and vanish? Langley is, especially on Whidbey Island, Langley is known for all our rabbits. I got videos on YouTube, all kinds of videos on YouTube showing our rabbits, and they're everywhere. Like, I'll tell you a story about 20 years ago or so, we had a 4-H club, the rabbits got loose at our fairgrounds, and so they've been breeding non-stop for like 20, 25 years now. Beautiful rabbits, like red, I mean every color you can imagine. So like we have tens and thousands of rabbits, just in Langley alone. You walk through town, you can't go a couple feet without seeing rabbits somewhere. They're in the flower bed, I mean they're just everywhere, okay? So supposedly they got this cover story that came out about a year ago that said, oh, there's this new disease that's hitting all the rabbits on all the islands, so don't mess with the rabbits because they're diseased, okay? Okay, so all the rabbits died off, okay? You know what, I'll buy that. Just if, I found one fucking dead rabbit, one corpse, one anything. I'm telling you right now, there's not one dead rabbit. And we're tens of thousands of rabbits. There'd be corpses fucking everywhere. There'd be dead rabbits all over the place. You'd be knee deep in them and laying. And I'm not even exaggerating. There's that many rabbits. Well, now there's none. I mean, not even a corpse. There's not a live rabbit. There's not a dead rabbit. There's just no rabbits, period, on Whidbey Island now. How do you make that happen? I'm curious to know, how does that happen? Do they just zap them up, tune into that frequency, and all the rabbits are gone? I mean, okay, if it was disease and they all died off, where are the fucking dead rabbits? Where are all the corpses? And I'm not bullshitting you, we'd be ankle deep in them. There were that many of them in Langley alone, just Langley, period. I mean, you figured out, they had 2 litters every at the beginning of spring and at the end of summer they had a litter. So that's 2 litters every year for 20, 30 years. We're talking tens and thousands of rabbits, people. And I got videos on YouTube showing them everywhere. And now you can't even find a dead rabbit. You can't find a live rabbit, you can't find nothing. So how does that happen? In less than a year's time. I mean, yeah, just one day they're there and the next day they're gone. It's just gone. You know, that cover story, the disease bullshit, it just ain't flying. It ain't cutting it. Where's the dead? Like I said, we would be overwhelmed with dead rabbits all over the place if that was the case. You can't find one. You can't find a dead rabbit anywhere. You can't find a live rabbit anywhere. You know? So that's just something's weird on Whidbey Island for you, because that's definitely about as weird as they come. It goes right back to the, I don't know, animal mutilations or whatever. Maybe they needed them for food, so they zapped all the rabbits up off the island. I don't know, I don't have an answer for it, but what I do have is a big old question. Where the hell did they go? What happened to them? From what I know about nature, that shit just don't happen. If they did die off from disease, where are they? Where are all the dead rabbits? They don't just crawl in their fucking holes and die, they don't. And not to mention, I've seen all the rabbit holes at Langley Fairgrounds precisely, and the rabbit dens are everywhere, and they're empty. All of them are empty. There's not a baby rabbit. There's not an adult rabbit. There's not a dead rabbit. There's just no rabbits, which wouldn't be a big deal if there weren't so many of them before. I mean, people look forward to them. They were an attraction in Langley. Let's put it that way. And like I said, go back on my YouTube. You'll see I got all kinds of videos on the bunnies in Langley. I mean, it's just unbelievable how they've just vanished. Absolutely vanished. There's none anywhere to be found. And that's the whole south end of Whidbey Island so far that I know. But I live in Langley, and Langley's where they originated. So Langley, the town I live in, was ground central for all the rabbits. I mean, that's where they originated, within the fairgrounds. Well, all the rabbits I'm talking about anyways, that were, pets at one time. They're not the same as wild rabbits that were just, been breeding nonstop. All the wild rabbits. We had a shitload of wild rabbits around here too, and they started breeding with the tame rabbits. So we got, like I said, we just got rabbits, man. It used to kind of 2 litters every summer, and 10 to 12 rabbits in each litter sometimes. So I mean, Christ, man, figure it out. Do the numbers. So many freaking rabbits. We were literally overrun with rabbits, and I was getting kind of sick of it, having to chase them out of my flower beds and all this other crap. But they're gone, man. They're just fucking gone, and I have no clue where they went. So anyway, that's my mystery for you. Hope you all are having a great end of summer, Halloween time. Chat at you later.